Hey everyone, welcome to my tutorial on Notion. My name is Aryzo, and in case you're an old subscriber, you probably already know how much I love this app. This is the app where I manage literally everything, starting from studies to personal stuff and all the way to YouTube. This video will be focused towards students and how people preparing for competitive exams can make use of this app. In case you're new, I'm preparing for JEE and I would be speaking with reference to this exam, but I'm pretty sure you all are smart enough to adjust according to your specific exam needs. Before I start with my tutorial, let me tell you when and how I started using this app. I started using Notion in COVID, and since then there have been a lot of improvements in my template. I wanted to keep everything clean, minimal and functional. This might not be the most aesthetically pleasing Notion dashboard, but I can assure you that this is quite functional. Once you open the link that has been given, you will be greeted with this page. Now you won't be able to use this because obviously it is a template. So for that you need to click on this button, which will duplicate the entire page. And before you do that, you need to create a Notion account. So make sure you go and create your own Notion account. Now I'm in the Notion app, as you can see. This is the template. I have named this as JEE template. This is a picture of IIT Delhi, and you can customize it however you want. I've divided this part into 3 sections: code tracking, performance and strategy, delay and routine. You may ask that why have I left this part empty? It's because I also wanted to teach you the basics of Notion, although this isn't that deep of a tutorial. But basically everything in Notion is based on blocks, and if you press the / button, then there will be a drop down. Over here you can see the things that are available as blocks: headings, texts, lists, and pages, tables, also databases. Like these are databases. So I can teach you the basics. Basically, if you press this, you can make any heading. Heading 1. If you press enter, it's going to create another block. You can add texts over here, right? Sorry for the spelling mistake. Anyway, so another thing you can do is create to-do lists like this, task 1, task 2, and also another thing that you can do is like you can branch them like this. So like there are lists within the list. And another thing you can do is that you can create databases. For example, this is a database. Every single item of a database is a separate page. Now I'll teach you what pages are. Basically, if you press / and click on page, this is what happens. And a page is basically the building blocks of a Notion template. Basically, this entire thing is a page, and within these pages there are these pages. Records is a page, order of chapters, this is also a page. All of these things are pages, right? And you can name your page like anything, page 1. You can assign an emoji to this, and you can create lists like I showed you, right? Bulleted list, item 1, item 2. Yeah. So this is the basics of Notion that I want to tell you guys through this video. And other than that, I'm going to tell you how this template works on. So basically this is the first page. It's called the records page. And over here, basically you can track every single chapter. For example, maths. In order to create a new page, you need to click on this icon and name anything you want. For example, integration, right? And the topic, it can be, obviously, it's calculus. And the progress, whether you have done the theory, class notes, illustrations, like you can edit all these as per your own needs, right? I had made it as per my needs. You can do the same. Another thing which is really special about Notion is that in a database, every single element is a page, as I have already told you. So basically, if you open this entire thing is a different page, right? See, this is another page. Over here you can literally create lists again, right? Hi, hello. I know this sounds quite silly, but yeah, you get the point. You can do anything you want, right? For example, I had created this template. Like whenever you click new, you would have the same template. You'll have your homework, you will have your revision, and you'll also have a page where you can put in the good questions. For example, I'm going to show you how I've done that with one example. I put the homeworks of each chapter like this, and when I was doing this chapter, I had found some good questions that I wanted to save. So yeah, if I clicked on this, for example, if I take a screenshot of anything, right? If I take a screenshot of this thing, I can just put it over here, and yeah, it's done. This is how simple it is to track questions in Notion, right? And the same thing can be done if you're solving from a PDF, maybe, right? Same thing. Like, this is the beauty of Notion. Like, every single thing, every single element is a page. And yeah, this is all about the records page. All of these, if you might ask, are views, so that you have everything in a single database. You need not create different databases for managing different kind of exams, or maybe stages of an exam. For example, the foundation is when you're doing the chapter. Revision is when you've done the chapter. After completion is after you've completed the syllabus. Mains only if you, obviously this is for JEE. So mains is for things that you're gonna do for mains level preparation. After mains is for advanced level preparation, right? So this is how I had done it. You can literally do anything you want. You can change this to like if you want to solve n over c, you can do this, right? It's as simple. The second one is called the order of chapters, and it is basically a list. All right. Foundation is when you're completing your syllabus, right? And I have created this in my own sequence. You can make it as per your needs, obviously, and it's quite easy, as you can probably tell. This is what I had used for revising my syllabus after the syllabus was done, right? And this is for advanced. Basically, A minus is the chapters which you have done till you have done the theory, but you have forgotten. A is for mains level, and A plus is for advanced level. You can this is not mine, obviously, and you can, like, if you have a strong chapter, you can put it in A, and if you have a really strong chapter, you can put it in A plus. For example, if you're given 5 to 6 questions of advanced level, if you are able to like approach the question correctly, then you can put it in A plus, given their advanced level. Obviously, if you're able to solve 5 to 6 or 7 questions of mains level, then you can put that chapter in A, and it's that easy. Alright, all of the chapters that are there in the JEE syllabus are here already, and yeah, this is all about order of chapters. This is monthly goals. Basically, I have created a template for you so that each and every month you can track the kind of chapters, the name of the chapters that you're gonna do. For example, if in January you're planning to do sequence series, you can put it here. Another chapter can be kinematics. Obviously, this is not maths. This belongs in physics. So yeah, you can drag and drop all of these things. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You guys can figure it out yourselves. There's nothing I need to tell you guys about. This is test analytics. Over here, basically, here also each and every single thing is a page, right? So suppose you're giving as a mock test, you can put it over here. Once you open this, you'll be created with this: weak topics, chemistry in physics, chemistry, maths, new things to learn, physics, chemistry, maths. This is actually inspired from a YouTuber. His name is Akshit Sinha. You check him out as well. He creates nice videos too. And yeah, you can put your marks over here. For example, if you're getting like 45, 50, 30, and over, you can put like things like this. A lot of people prefer to do this on pen and paper. I prefer to keep it digitally. And strategies, basically, this is my previous strategy. You guys can take inspiration and make it completely your own, and it's pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing much I can tell you. And over here, I just have this thing, selected question from SBT. In case you wanna have your routine written down in your Notion, you can also do this. And this is the thing that I would do when I would feel demotivated. There was this video that I found on YouTube, and it really it resonated with me, so I had to like keep it like this, so that whenever I felt low or maybe I didn't have any motivation to study, I would watch this video, and it would, you know, kind of give me a motivation for a brief amount of time, because at the end, discipline beats motivation, right? And here it is basically something personal. Maybe you can write something that that inspired you to start studying for JEE, something like that, right? And yeah, this is basically, this is how you use Notion. I mean, obviously this is not a very in-depth tutorial on how to use this app. Maybe you guys can subscribe if you want me to make a video on this. Yeah, it's that easy. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and if you found this helpful, please consider subscribing and giving it a like and sharing with your friends. Thanks for watching.